Alright, we should be recording right now. Okay, so maximum score from removing substrings is today's daily problem on Leetcode. It was quite a simple problem because this type of problem, a similar question to this was asked a while ago on this daily problem only. So whenever you find out that there is a string which we have to continuously check substrings in it, and you have to remove substrings whenever you get some condition. You have to mostly use stack for it because it helps you keep track of whatever has been removed if you want to keep track of it, and whatever will be added next. So the maximum score from removing substrings problem gives us three inputs: string s with two integers x and y. A string s is the largest string, and x and y are points awarded for specific tasks which are given over here. So removing AB gives us x points, and removing BA gives us y points from the substring. And whenever you remove something from the string shortens. So you have to keep on checking it for it. So as you can see over here, CXBAE, AB is removed. We still have BA over here to calculate. So this is how you have to calculate the maximum points that you can get after these operations, right? Only two operations removal, and you can do it in number of times, right? Sorry. So the code was quite simple to write, basic for loop. My code currently is quite big because I just quickly wrote it down as soon as I saw this problem. You can shorten it. I'll post a screenshot of the shortened version at the end of this video. We can shorten it by using a function, encasing this in a function and just passing the parameters, which I'll talk about later. So we'll start off with our code. So what we are doing right now is, as you can see, we are going to check if x is less than y or vice versa. So if x is less than y, so we know that the string BA will award us the most points. So by removing BA's from the string, we'll be awarded with most points. So we'll first focus on that. A stack keeps track of whatever alphabets are entering into the stack, and based on the stack's top and the letter below it, it will allot points for y or x. So starting off, we are going to get points for y because y is greater than x, hence it will award us with more points by removing of BA. So what we are doing is we are iterating through the entire alphabets in this string one by one, right? So, and whenever we encounter BA, we are removing it, popping it, and appending y points to the result because y is higher, so we get higher points instead of x. And as you can see, this operation is happening by a simple basic stack operations. This operation can further be improved by appending at the end and only checking if the stack has element. So if stack top and element I equals BA, then you can just pop once and add y to the result and append at the end. Hence, we do not need to check two elements of the stack. It will save time complexity. I'll make the changes to this code later on to make it a bit more efficient. The same thing is now happening for the substring AB, because AB here awards us with lesser points than y. We are going to check for AB in the second part of the code. The reason being, it awards less points. So we declare the second stack for it, since we have used this new stack, the stack that we get from here, as the string to check for AB. So this stack will have some elements which may or may not have AB over here, and we'll just post them in there in the stack, and we'll use stack2 to perform the same exact operation, but instead for AB, and award the points x to this. So the code over here mimics the code above, but the only thing is we have swapped BA and EB. The reason being, over here X awards us with more points than Y. So talking about the time complexity of this problem, we are using 4 loops, but as you can see, the time complexity is O of n, because when you add them, the time complexity is the same. So uh, this loop has O of n, and there are 4 loops, so O of n into 4, but we are not doing that because uh, if this statement is executed, if this statement is true, this statement will never be true, obviously. So this part of the code will never be executed because we are returning the point over here. Same with this, if this turns out to be false, this will only be executed, nothing of here will be executed. So just O of n plus O of n, I think, and which will result into O of n. Talking about the auxiliary space, we are only using one array over here, stack. We are using 2 arrays, but again, auxiliary space is also O of hashtag O of n plus O of n, resulting into just O of n. So that's it for this problem. I'll submit it once again to show you that it is quite efficient and we get the correct answer. I'll post a screenshot of a shortened version of this problem, which we can do via using a helper function. We can put entirety of this in the helper function, and we can even shorten this for loop. I'll show you how we can do it, and we can return the result quite easily. So the screenshot of the helper function will be posted at the end of the video. For this was just coded up as soon as I saw this problem. So that is it for this. If there are any questions, please let me know. Thank you.